Pete Thomson here from the consumer team with Brian Remington, the on-time experts. A consumer team alert, Brian. We're seeing some things happen out there in the marketplace that need to get talked about. First of all, welcome to the consumer team and a new video version of what we're doing. We're much better looking in person than we are on just the radio, right? Wouldn't you
Thanks
agree?
for having me. Yeah, absolutely.
So, all jokes aside, some serious stuff going on out there because people are getting told they need to replace a furnace, an air conditioner, and that may not be the case. Tell us what's going on and welcome to the consumer team.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, Pete, with these cold temps, inevitably furnaces are breaking down all over the Metroplex, and a lot of technicians, they come out and they take shortcuts, and they see an older furnace and they don't really want to fix it, and they're telling clients they need a new one without really going through the system, top to bottom, and giving clients all the information. Some clients just trust and accept that recommendation, and who knows, it may or may not have been the right thing. But here at the On Time Experts, and I know you're big with this, Pete, is that every client gets a second opinion. We always offer a free second opinion. Really what we do is, regardless of what you've been told, we come in and we do our thing, and we go through your entire unit from A to Z, top to bottom, inside and out. And we give you all of your information so that you can make the best decision possible. And what we're finding, Pete, is a lot of times you don't have to replace it. In fact, our technicians will never tell you that you have to replace your furnace or your air conditioner. If you call us out there to fix it, we're going to do everything we can to fix it and get you up and going. If you call us out there for our maintenance, we're there to do a maintenance. If you wanted a new one, you would call us and you would say, "Hey, Brian, can you give me an estimate for a new furnace?" Unless you've called us asking for that estimate, we're sending a technician in your home to do exactly what you've asked for, and that's to give it a good cleaning. That's to give you a complete and thorough diagnosis. And then ultimately, you're the boss, and you want to repair it, we'll fix it. And but the biggest thing that we're seeing, Pete, is that most clients aren't getting all the info. They're either you replace it or not, and they're not getting the full picture.
So let me ask you a question. Is this, and I guess there's really two motivations here. Motivation one, the person is lazy. The company is lazy. They don't want to go through the diagnostic and the repair process. The other, more nefarious, in my opinion, intent is to get you to buy something for a lot of money. Most of these systems are in the, well into the thousands of dollars. Make a big sale versus just, a couple $100 or maybe a little bit more than that to do a repair. Is it both those scenarios? Is it one? What do you see out there as you talk to customers and you're a second opinion, so you're uncovering a lot of these situations?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I would say you hit the nail on the head, and it's probably 50-50. I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'd hope that guys aren't lying, but I mean, inevitably, when you've got,
it's tempting.
Yeah, it's tempting, and some companies, that's just the way their structure is you've got an older system, you call in asking for a repair, and what they do is they put their best sales guy in a technician uniform and send you into their home. And it's unfortunate. I know it happens, and as much as I hate to say it, it does happen. And so if you make the decision to replace any of your equipment, please make sure that you have all the information, that you understand why, that they were transparent, that they showed you everything, and that you understand what's a problem, why it's a problem. And really the biggest reason to replace is to make sure that you've got complete peace of mind moving forward. And that's really what we want. And, we'll always try to fix it. And, sometimes it might not be the right time to replace. If you needed to get another year or so out of it, we can help you with that too. But either way, what I just don't like is people aren't getting all their information to make the right choice for them, because everybody's different.
Right. Well, all the information is available from the On-Time Experts on your screen. You see the phone numbers to call. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, call the On-Time Experts. If you're out of Dallas-Fort Worth viewing this video, which is very much often the case, get a second opinion. And that's important, because if you're only dealing with one recommendation, you might be spending money you don't have to. Brian, for the benefit of our out-of-town viewers and listeners, what should they be looking for in that company? So here in Dallas-Fort Worth, we have the luxury of having you guys. So obviously call the On-Time Experts. But let's say you're in another city where, you guys aren't located. What do you look for?
Well, you always want a reputable company, right? I would say you kind of get what you pay for. And sometimes we want to go the least expensive route.
Right.
And I'm not saying some independent guys aren't good guys and aren't good at what they do, but generally it's finding a company that does things the right way, that is insured, that takes care of their people, that can service you. You might find a good guy, but if he's an independent fella and you have another issue, he might be bogged down for weeks with clients. So you want a company that's got that can service you. Yeah, and that also can back up what they do. So listen, we're dealing with machines and we're dealing with people. There's going to be errors, right?
Humans and people both break down, don't they?
Yeah, human and mechanical errors. So one thing I always say is nobody's perfect, but we can be perfect at making things right. And find a company that has a good track record with that, and ask questions that's transparent, that will actually bring you to the unit and show you what's going on, and willing to take the time and educate you. That's really, really important too.
All right, Brian Remington, the On-Time Experts. If it wasn't for this company, I'd be living in a cave somewhere, hunting for animals every day, trying to feed myself. It keeps me in civilization. On-Time Experts, here's the information. Give them a call, especially if you're being told you need to spend big bucks on a repair or a replacement. Brian, thanks for being with us on the Consumer Team.
Thank you.